Billy's position in FIGU, and among core group members by Bridget Keller, Switzerland.
Outside people who do not know Billy could be mistaken by what I am about to say. That we are all in bondage to Billy, that he is our guru and leader, and that we are so lulled into our little FIGU world that we blindly follow him and no longer have any opinion of our own. This error could not be more blatant in relation to reality. Because Billy is how he is, we have the greatest respect and love for him, and we feel it is a privilege to know him and to be able to walk a long way with him. His remarkable greatness lies in the fact that he holds back his greatness, his gigantic knowledge, and his position with such modesty that it is precisely in this that his real greatness comes to the fore and touches us all deeply, whether we like it or not, and makes us simply love and honor him as a prophet, wise teacher, fatherly friend, wise counselor, and mischievous like-minded person. The disregard he receives from the great and respected bunch of honorable and dishonorable citizens of the world alternately produces in us the whole gamut, from a pitying shrug of the shoulders to impotent white heat. Billy as a prophet, Billy as the bearer of knowledge of the past and future, Billy as the expert in all-embracing love and deep understanding of every creature, Billy as the prototype of modesty and simplicity, Billy as an articulate and eloquent master, Billy who does not allow himself to encroach on the private sphere or the formation of opinions of his disciples, Billy who urges us to think in independence and to question and examine everything, Billy who teaches and exemplifies wisdom and knowledge, whose patience truly knows no bounds, who is active in creational, neutral positive involvement day and night in seclusion, who stands by us with an open ear and with advice and action at all times. He is the human being whom we hold in high esteem and love, and for whose defense against denigration no price is too high for us. And despite all this, in our life together in the FIGU, he is one of us. We live together with him as human beings among human beings, which he also is. And because he is a special human being, he paves and shows us the way to the creation, as a mediator, as a teacher, as a comrade in arms, and as a role model. Our dealings with him are so normal, natural, and informal that his opponents, if they could gain a little insight, would turn away in shame. Billy's unswerving will to fulfill his mission, the mission of all of us, brought us, the members of FIGU, to where we are today. All the bad defeats and attacks, all the low blows in mission-related and private form, did not let him deviate one iota from his path. This encourages and strengthens us, who are far from being as strong and steadfast, to also put away our defeats, to overcome our weaknesses, with more or less success. It encourages us to fight and to persevere, whatever comes. From time to time, we are asked why Billy in particular should have contact with extraterrestrials, and why only he. This question is akin to a man asking a woman why only she could give birth to a child, and not him. For us, who have a sufficiently deep insight into all interrelationships, not to be plagued by doubts, this is only the logical consequence of his billion-year-old destiny and mission. We Earth humans tend to excel when we think we are ahead of the others. We would not be up to such a contact. This circumstance alone would be a contraindication. If you then consider how much shame you have to take upon yourself to publicly admit to having contact with extraterrestrials, then it stops anyway. For Billy, Megalomania is a foreign word, and the steadfastness with which he has withstood all attacks, and also all attempts on his life, for all these, many years like a rock in the surf, is far more than even an earth human being would be capable of bearing. The very thought of it makes us capitulate, and we can simply be glad not to be in his shoes. Envy and resentment are completely out of place there. The only thing that is incumbent upon us as citizens of the earth is deep gratitude towards Billy and the effort to support him in his difficult mission by taking our lives responsibly into our own hands and cooperating so that peace and freedom will one day outshine all unpleasantness on our planet in the distant future.